Hey everybody, back again. Been a while since we've done one of these videos, and I'm doing the BizarreBub again. And this time, because it's been a while, I'm gonna go back. I'm going back a couple years. I'm going back a couple years, and I'm gonna watch two videos. I'm gonna run through two videos because some of these videos they're shorter videos, so. Uh, let's see if we can make a nice comp video of two comp videos. So let's see what we got here. Um, yeah, we'll do this one. Start with Scary Comp V9 from 3 years ago. 1.6 million views. Let's get into it.
If you've ever seen the show Cops, then you know how suspenseful the show could be. Whether it's the suspense or the authentic, non-scripted events that take place in the show, there's something about it that has us on the edge of our seat. However, what I find really interesting about the show is the fact that some episodes are heavily edited. Most things that happen in the show are cut out, but it makes me wonder, what exactly are they cutting out? Could it be incidents that are not suitable for audiences? Incidents that are...
Well, they edit it for time, and like any good video, like even those who do like the abandoned building exploration and stuff like that. I mean, who wants to watch 20 minutes of somebody walking down a hallway, or 40 minutes of them trying to find a way into a building? It's just common sense.
are too disturbing? Or is it something else? The reason why I say this is because there have been cases in which officers have dealt with situations that weren't crime related, but rather something beyond that. Beyond explanation. Something paranormal.
Ooh, scary.
And this next video is proof of some of those situations in which officers could not explain the stuff they've witnessed. This video was posted on Twitter by a police officer from Brazil who was part of a police operative that took place inside an abandoned hospital. Needless to say, the footage he caught on camera is pretty creepy to say the least.
Caralho, bicho, que é isso, mano? Cuidado, Judá. Cuidado, mano, que é isso, mano?
Mano, não tem nada.
Caralho, mano, que é isso, bicho? Caralho, mano. Mano, que é isso?
Okay, so the slamming door thing, like, that's annoying, but it's one of those things like, what is this thing behind it, and why does it seem to be attached to the door?
Isso, bicho.
Is that a plant?
Caralho, mano, bora, mano.
É doido, Deus me livre, mano.
Vai, mano, vai, mano. Vai, mano, vai, mano. Vai, mano.
Yeah. Like, is there a pull string on it? Because nobody actually touches the door or attempts to stop it from banging. So it's like they know what's doing it, so they're purposefully staying away from it so they don't get in its way. And if you watch how they walk around it, they step over like the edge of the, like, where the door frame is, and then the back half of the door, and then there's the front edge of the door. I mean, every time they get to that front edge, they step over something as if something is there. So, is it that plant is a spring and somebody's pulling, and then that plant is pulling it back? A little questionable.
The door opens and closes back and forth all on its own. This surely is pretty strange. Not much info was given on the video, except that it was shot in Brazil by an officer during a police operation. With that said, based on what's available, including the footage itself, it seems like this might be actual evidence of something paranormal caught on camera. Of course, what do you make of this video? I'll leave it up to you to decide.
See, the way that it is and how nobody actually has a badge and they're all just with long guns, they're not dressed as cops. I know it's Brazil, I get it, it's Brazil. But the way it's played out, how they're not saying police, they're not doing anything really, except for walking down a hall, going in, checking a door, coming out, and then running away when they hear porcelain hit ground. I'm more inclined to believe that this was somebody trying to make a scary movie than a real paranormal event.
The following video was submitted by Party Shiba, and I have to say that this video is by far the creepiest thing I've seen. Along with this video, Party Shiba states, "My old friend from high school made a YouTube channel a long time ago and uploaded a strange video. The video consists of him joking around with his younger sister, pretending to take a photo of her, but filming her instead. The reason as to why he uploaded the video is because in it, he saw something odd happen to her hair on the right side of the screen. I recall him having sleep issues back in high school, as he claimed that there have been a lot of strange things happening inside his house. The details are fuzzy, but I think that his sister in the video also claimed to have seen her grandparents, who were no longer around. That is all I have, but it is strange." Here's the video that Party Shiba is referring to. Be sure to pay close attention to the right side of her hair, or you'll miss it.
Hey Money, we're gonna take you a picture, okay? Ready? Ready? Uh-huh. Yeah, Money? Okay, we're done. Just that? No, I'm just kidding. No, we need to go take the picture again. Go.
Yeah,
As always, what are your thoughts on this?
that's curly hair. Her hair is curled in that way, and it just flipped out on its own. I mean, my hair does that too. Like look, see, back, and look, it curls back forward. If it's pinned back, look at that. You see that? Nothing paranormal about that.
The following picture was submitted by Garifuvia, who, along with this photo, writes, "In 2017, I went on vacation to Mexico. I was there to visit some relatives. My family's from Veracruz, and
Yeah, my cousin's from here.
the town at which they live in is pretty creepy, as people have heard strange and scary things about the place. One night, both my brother and my
Good lord. If that's a picture, man, they took it with a potato.
uncle, including myself, were sitting inside my aunt's restaurant. I was watching the entrance, while my brother and uncle played with their iPad. They would play with the iPad's camera and take random photos.
Man, just like when they show older tech like this, you know, it's not even older. I mean, this is, you know, there's older iPads and stuff, man. It really does shock you, you know, how far we've come in the past, you know, 5-10 years.
This kept them entertained, as there wasn't much for them to do at the restaurant. Right before closing time, they were both looking at the photos they took. I wasn't there with them looking over at the photos, but it was upon looking at their faces that I realized something was wrong. They had a look of sheer terror on their face. I asked them what was wrong, to which
Quit with the previews, get to the feature, man.
they replied, "Did you see any women walking by?" I answered no. I was confused. They then showed me the photo they were looking at. I immediately got chills. I was so unnerved by what I saw in this photo. Near the entrance, there appears to be a woman. However, if you look closely, she appears to have a distorted face and a really long neck. I ran outside the restaurant to see if the woman in this photo was still around. The streets were empty, as usual. Keep in mind that I was looking at the entrance the whole time I was there. I only looked away for a minute since I was using my phone. But even while
You don't know how long of a time you waste looking at your phone. Okay. And for instance, like 3 or 4 days ago, I was making my dogs some food. Their food goes in the microwave for 45 seconds. So I do a minute and a half. I stop it at 45 seconds. I pull one dish out, put the other dish in. I literally put the food in the microwave, pressed start, looked down at my phone for maybe 10 seconds, looked back up, and amazingly, already a minute and 15 has gone by. I overcooked the food. It's not that hard to, zone out and not realize how long you've actually been zoned out. Now, he admits that he was facing the door. He says that he was looking at the door the entire time, but he was also on his phone. So he was more than likely zoned out for 2-3 minutes when they snapped the picture. So, that being said, let's look and
while
see.
looking away, I was sure that nobody passed by. There was barely any business that night. We ended up going to bed early, as we were totally freaked out by what happened. To this day, we have no idea as to what was in that photo. Here's the picture that Yuvia is talking about.
It's literally a woman walking by. She has a package in her hand. And that package is one of the styrofoam container for takeaway. She's literally walking and she's turned back. She's got the package in her hand, and her one arm is back like this, and she's looking back, saying something. And if he was there, I mean, they're in the farthest corner. It doesn't look like there's anything else really behind them. No, did you see the woman? Well, here's the thing. If he's over here in this corner, behind this counter, what do you see? Okay, you've got all this stuff in his way, and then look right here. Look right here. This big, oh, this is the door. Look, here's the roll down. There's the doorway. They roll this down, and then they can have this doorway put in, which helps solidify the roll up. But this door goes right in here. So they have the door propped up here. So she's completely hidden behind this door and this portion of wall. So if he's sitting over here looking out the door, he can't see her. He physically cannot see her. And her neck is normal height. I mean, we got hips, chesticles, shoulders. Here's her chin. I mean, it's a completely normal. It's completely normal. I'm gonna see if I can. Well, where's that magnifier? Let's see. Okay, here yeah. Yeah, look at that. She's got a takeaway tub. She's not. She's not. It's not a bad thing. Like, look, here's the chin. Here's her eye. She's turned back. Here's her shoulders. That's just a woman walking with a styrofoam container. Yeah. So basically, it's just a woman walking, and you can see, like, she's behind everything. She really is. Makes no. Come on, people. Yeah.
You can somewhat see the long neck.
You can't. No, you can't see the long neck. Her shoulders are right here. Here's her neck. Here's her chin. That's her whole head. That's a package. Look, I mean, there is nothing about this that is, there's nothing about, even if I lower and move to different angles, there is nothing about this that is paranormal.
That Yuvia mentioned.
Yeah.
Atmosphere of the place,
Okay.
or the thought of someone or something inhabiting the building. There's just something about such places that keep you from visiting them. Whatever it might be, abandoned places carry creepy vibes, and this next video is no exception to that notion. The following video was submitted by Super Toxic Potato 75, who claims to have captured something unexplainable while staying over at a rundown building with some friends. The video starts off with them entering the premises of the building and seeing nothing but leftover furniture. The reason as to why they came here in the first place is because of an incident that took place in that same building. This is not their first time coming here. They came here before. However, little did they know that they would witness something really creepy. According to Super Toxic Potato, the first time they came here, he and his friend saw a door close on its own. It slammed itself shut all on its own, and they were terrified by this encounter. Ever since then, they've sought out to see this happen again, but this time while recording it. And, to their surprise, they did capture something. Take a look at the footage they captured. It's pretty spooky, to say the least.
Found red. It's a puzzle.
Is anyone wearing red?
Oh,
Yeah. Me.
You're wearing maroon.
No, it's red.
That's maroon.
It's red.
It's maroon.
It's red. Stop. It's already an hour.
Point it. Point at it.
It's been an hour.
One last. I'm gonna. No f***ing way! You did it! Thank you! You did it!
As you can see, the door slammed on its own. It is pretty creepy, but some viewers beg to differ. Some think that this might have been caused by the wind, as it could have been blowing towards the pathway of the door. Although this might be a possible explanation, Super Toxic Potato discredits that notion, as according to him, the door was slammed in the opposite direction of where the wind was coming from. As of right now, no further evidence has been brought forth to prove this paranormal occurrence as otherwise.
Yeah, they're talking about them sitting there for over an hour, waiting for that door to shut. It's an abandoned building. They're just chilling in there with one flashlight and one camera. And they're not really doing anything. They're like, oh, it's whatever, and this, and people have come here, but we're the only ones here. the whole place is covered in graffiti, so that means that many people know about the place. So that means that there is a very high probability that somebody else was there, climbed in, slammed the door shut because they could hear him talking, and then left. Because sitting and staring at one door, waiting for that one door to shut, doesn't make it paranormal. It really doesn't. There has to be more than just, a group of guys pointing at a door and going, "Slam! Close the door, you can do it," for over an hour. It's not paranormal.
But he and his friends are sure that this was done by some paranormal entity, a ghost. For now, it remains a mystery as to what they caught on camera. Out of all places, the most talked about location at which many people have encountered scary and unexplainable encounters is a place in New Jersey known as Clinton Road. From satanic rituals and cults that people have encountered while hiking, to a bridge where the ghost of a child is said to appear, Clinton Road is brimming with lots and lots of strange activity. Now, although there are countless videos out there of said activity caught on camera, none of them come close to the following video you're about to see. The following footage was submitted by Rosie114, who, along with some friends, went on a hike to explore the wooded areas that surround this road. Mind you, that all of this took place in the middle of the night, which probably wasn't a good idea. This is what Rosie114 recorded after one of her friends saw something that scared the living daylights out of him. In this video, Rosie states that there was a man standing alone, which should have raised some suspicion. Perhaps he too wanted to take a walk in the woods. That might explain it.
That's just super cheesy. What? A dog growl? I mean, oh yeah, we recorded, but only caught the tail end of a growl, and then we ran. I mean, if you're walking in the woods and you hear things and you see things and you record a whole bunch of stuff, why would you only post the tail end?
The theories abound on this video, as viewers have come up with their own explanations. For now, nobody knows what Rosie and her friends came across. But this doesn't mean that the possibility of this being a paranormal occurrence is ruled out. This is Clinton Road after all. Who knows what else lurks within this place? In this next submission, Andrea Cardini captured something unexplainable on camera. She sent both a video and a photo of the strange anomaly that was captured. Andrea writes, "In 2018, I had my first trail cam, and, needless to say, the image and video I've attached are from that year. The trail cam only activates when it detects movement. One night, the trail cam was activated by a roe deer that passed by. Unfortunately, it left really quick before the camera fully activated. However, upon turning on, it captured something else. The trail cam was positioned in a valley on a palm tree. I share this footage for the first time online now." Here's the footage that Andrea captured. It's pretty weird, but creepy nonetheless. There appears to be an orb floating in place. Then, seconds later, it appears to teleport at a different spot. Along with this observation, Andrea writes, "The floating orb thing is really weird. Stars don't act like that, and neither does the moon. Insects don't act like this, as they always appear semi-transparent on camera." As you can tell, Andrea is just as mesmerized as those who've seen this clip and act like this obscene orb less.
Hold on.
There appears to be an orb floating in place. Then, seconds later, it appears to teleport at
It didn't teleport. The camera turned off and then turned back on when movement was detected again. These trail cameras, I have 4 of them. I have 4 of them up at my property. There is a 30-second delay between recordings. You can tell that the cameras was turned off and then back on again by the tree. See if I can bring this back to right when it flickers. There. There's the tree, darkened. And now it's back over here. Now, that is ghosting between 2 frames because the recording will kind of mesh 2 of the last clips or frames together to save space because, oh, nothing's really moving. That's not paranormal.
It appears to teleport at a different spot. Those who've seen down below. Ali Wynn was shooting a video on TikTok. When, while editing the video, she saw something that left her spooked. It sure is pretty unsettling to see something like this. Ali has no idea as to what this might be. However, Ali thinks that this might be a ghost. It sure does look like it. She further adds that she might be moving out, as this has her really spooked. Doubtless, seeing something like this would give anyone nightmares. It's a good thing Ali doesn't plan on staying there any longer. Of course, she could be saying this as a joke. One thing's for sure though, if I were her, I'd leave the place in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that one's definitely more realistic. But then again, she's doing a TikTok video where she's in one point turns the camera and pauses it, and then she goes to that point and then records herself, then turns it. So, I mean, it's a 60-second clip, but it probably took 3 minutes or 4 minutes to film. That could easily be her dad or her brother. So, I mean, is it spooky? Not really. Could it be paranormal? Maybe. Could it also be, somebody just stepping in and not realizing what was going on? More than likely. Okay, we're going to do Scary Comp V21.
Dan and Pete are ghost hunters who've recently caught something really creepy on camera. As they were conducting an investigation at a cemetery, one of their static cameras captures this.
That's not paranormal. It's not paranormal. You can see in the light right here that they turn and get between the light and this. There's nothing paranormal about this. Let's see if we can bring this back. See, there's their shadow. There's the shadow of their movements. The camera is turning, it's turning around. Yeah. That is the shadow. Yeah, that's the shadow of them turning around. And that is a shadow of the tree or one of them. Yeah, because as they turn around, yeah, see right here. They're turning around. That's not paranormal. It's just them turning around.
Both Dan and Pete didn't see this until viewers did. What are your thoughts on this?
You can see them turning around.
YouTube channel Fourth Wall received a creepy video from a ghost hunter who was visiting Mount Benton in Fukushima, Japan.
Seeing faces and things. I mean, then again, with how shaky the camera footage is, every single thing is super blurry, but the face. I mean, it. Let's go back. Let's do not that button. The other button. This one. Play speed 25. It's just a blurry blob, just a blurry blob. Dot, dot, dot. There it is. There it is. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right here is a square cut in the overlay. And now the square is down at the bottom. And there it is at the corner right here. There. Right there and right there. And right there. Let's see if I can do this again. Magnifier, boom. Let's see. Right there. See if we can bring this back to right there. See it right there? Yeah. It is superimposed. There's a superimposed image, and horribly done. Horribly done. Yeah, you can repeatedly see the blocked image. Yeah. Let's see. You can definitely see the bullshit yeah. I mean it's not there, and then they do a zoom in and it's a completely separate image. Completely different. It's edited. Complete hoax. Let's see if we can working with shaky cam today. Walks into view. And walks out of view. Oh, it's a ghost. It's a ghost, you know. Yeah, it's somebody walking by.
But then, when he gets to the top of the staircase, this happens.
Let's see. Let's see what we got here. He looks one way. Oh man, that is so cheesy. Oh, it appeared, disappeared, then reappeared, then disappeared. Yeah, they're flickering on and off. So my best guess is it's a really crappy edit. And right there proves it. Right there proves it. I don't know if you guys can see the outline of this square. The footprint appears, or so it looks like a footprint. It is a shadow PNG. A very poorly edited one. And there's the second one. They're added into the footage frame by frame. It's literally somebody basically took a photo, edited out the background of the shadow, but missed some of the image when deleting it. And these footprints, oh, right there. Oh, here, I'll pull this off of here real quick. Okay. Right here. See that difference there? Poorly edited. Very poorly. Fake.
Hopefully he wasn't barefooted. Forget Mount Benton. Mount Spook would be a better name. Ruben Krugel has a YouTube channel named Mr. Red, and on this channel he has nothing but videos that are either about weapons or video games. Now, this is odd because the video I'm about to show comes from this exact same channel and is nothing like his other videos, which makes it even more believable, if not more creepy. The video starts off with a montage of him and his friends vacationing in France. All appears to be normal until towards the end of the video, where things get really creepy. It isn't until Ruben and his friends visit an old bunker hidden in the French Alps that an ominous feeling begins to set in. Right before entering the bunker, which happens to be really deep, the group splits off, which, as we all know, is the best thing to do in a situation like this. So the whole gang splits and leaves two people behind. Those two people, later on, go inside and encounter something really creepy. This is what they caught on camera.
Jezus, het is gewoon sneeuw. Hoe dan? Oh, dit voelt als een heel slecht idee eigenlijk. Dat dacht ik ook, maar... Ja, is goed. We gaan terug.
Yeah, that one.
Thinking that the other group was trying to scare them, they pretend to walk away, hoping that doing so would make them come out. But no one did, except for this guy. There's no doubting that Ruben and his friends were left speechless after seeing this.
Yeah, that one's more believable than any of the others, and because they're not reacting to it, it makes it that more believable.
There's a place in Madison, Ohio that is notorious for being haunted. When Trinity Campos heard about the Madison Seminary, she immediately booked a reservation and stayed the night there with some friends. It was just them, so they had the whole place to themselves. How fun, you might say. Well, not so much, because what happens later on left everyone totally spooked. While conducting an EVP session on her own, Trinity encounters something really creepy. The closeness of the footsteps was enough to make her leave. But as if this ghost couldn't get close enough, this happens.
Oh my god.
What, you okay?
Oh.
Okay?
You're never gonna believe this.
Now that's hair-raising. But in all seriousness, this must have been really terrifying. Props to Trinity and her friend.
That's a good one. That's another good one. Because she's holding the flashlight on herself because she could feel something touching her. She's got the camera in her other hand. And so both hands are like that. You can see behind her, yet something is pulling her hair over her shoulder. That one's good.
For staying the night and getting this on camera. It's 12 past midnight, and Jeff Stedix is outside an abandoned mansion that is supposedly haunted. Jeff has been here before and encountered something pretty creepy. But little does he know that on his second visit, something way more terrifying would occur. Jeff is inside the mansion when this happens.
What the hell? Oh, shit. Hello? I swear, I guess someone is here right now pranking me or go over. No, or, I don't know. Someone is here? What the hell? Hello? Hello? Jesus Christ.
1 second.
What the hell? Hello?
Yeah, trying to see what the hell that was that came flying through. If it was a shadow or if it was a bat. interesting thing here. There. Big ass bat. Yeah. Big ass bat. But right there. Right there. Yeah, I can't see it on this screen, but this screen I can. I'm not sure if these are windows or doors, or if there's a window behind the door, but it looks like something is right here. You've got like a waistline, there's the head. I can't see it on this one, but this one's clear as day.
Jesus Christ.
And it moves when...
Hello? Okay, I almost shit my pants right now, legit. Hello? What the hell?
Yeah. Okay, so now I can see it clearer. That's the item. There's the dark.
Yo. What the hell's going on here, man?
Jeff can't help but think that there's a squatter in the house. However, as Jeff continues to explore, it seems less likely that a squatter is inhabiting the place and more likely that it's something else.
Yo.
Okay, so what makes me believe that this one is a hoax is, okay, so the door in the hallway slams. He points the camera at it, looks at it, and then instead of seeing what was going on, he walks into a completely different room. You hear movement, another door slam, and he goes to a separate room. He hears noises, and then he goes away from where the noises are coming from. Oh, it's a squatter or it's paranormal. Well, you're not looking into it, so it's a hoax. Oh, the door slammed. Let's go investigate the door slamming. That's how things go. Oh, the door slammed. Let me go get a popsicle from the trunk of my car. Stay on point, dude.
Hello? The hell? My flashlight is dying right now. Whew. The hell? Here, but... no. There's no one. Probably an addict, but screw it, man. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, man.
Oh, there you go.
Here.
Yeah, this screen can't see a damn thing. This screen I can. Okay, are you gonna lighten it up for us? There it is. A little bit. Wow, they really blow that one out, don't they? Yeah, they really blow that out. Holy crap. That is horrible edit, dude. Okay, so the real thing that actually walked by you could see was a person.
I'm out of here, man.
Jeff doesn't realize that a shadow-like figure had passed by. He continues to walk around and later decides to head downstairs. But as he heads out, this happens.
mouthy, man.
Okay, so the same damn door slammed again, and now he's all of a sudden scared?
I can see and stones.
Maybe next time, Jeff will have second thoughts about visiting this place. Andonis Villajos.
Yeah, that Jeff guy. So, if he's so scared and he can't see where he's going, why would he turn the light and face it to his own face to get his own reaction face? It makes no sense. If you're scared and terrified, you're not going to be whipping a camera around. Oh my god, I'm so scared and terrified. This isn't the Blair Witch, people.
Has been ghost hunting for a while. Out of all the places he's gone to, one stands out as being the most haunted. In a secluded area within a village, there's a small home that belonged to a doctor who recently passed away from a heart attack. What gave him a heart attack is unknown, but Andonis seems to think that his cause of death had to do something with this house. Whatever it was, it had to be something frightening. He must have been literally scared to death, as what happens to Andonis when he spends the night there scares the living hell out of him.
So, he's got the doll, grabs the doll. Throws it to the ground. Stomps on it. And kicks it. This is the key. He kicks it here, and it goes this way, and the camera turns as he kicks it. So it was okay. So the doll was here. The doll was here. It moved back behind this couch. So the string was tied back around the couch, and down and around the camera, and over to him. So when he pulled the string this way, or if it was over here, when he pulled the string this way, the doll went this way. But because he kicked the doll this way, it hooked on the camera and spun the camera this way. Your own, wanting to show, oh, look at me, I'm not scared, I am the boss. I am the boss. Look, I'm dealing with the paranormal. you just outed yourself as a fraud. Because you kicked something and it just showed that there was a string attached to your item. It's like, yeah, you grab it, you kick it, and the string moves the camera. You outed yourself. So, yeah. Total fraud there. I mean, you know, there are a few that stand out, but I mean, I do love breaking down the frauds. I do love showing the smarter side of things. I mean, these people, I mean, he was trying to show off and make it seem like, oh yeah, I'm not scared of anything. And all he did was prove that his video was being faked as he was faking it. So you're not a big strong guy if you're faking stuff. You really aren't. It is hilarious. It blows the mind that somebody will fake a video and then in the same video out themselves as a fake. It's you really can't make this shit up. It's just too stupid. It's just too stupid. But yeah, that is that is it for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I hope that you guys had a good Mother's Day. I hope that you got your mom something nice. Really do. So, see you guys on the next one.